The return of the Dilophosaurus and more Ian Malcolm and Maisie are just some of the scenes we never got to see in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, it's Jan here, and today I'm revealing the top deleted scenes from Jurassic World 2, plus explaining scenes that were censored for graphic violence. Spoilers ahead for the movie, so take care if you haven't seen it yet. Although Fallen Kingdom features more dinosaurs than ever, there's one fan favourite that ended up deleted from the final film. Director J.A. Bayona revealed a scene with a couple of Dilophosaurus was cut from the movie. The Dilo first appeared in the original Jurassic Park, and let's face it, who can forget that scene where Dennis Nedry gets his comeuppance? It seems like the Dilophosaurus was supposed to appear in Fallen Kingdom's opening scene, where the guy in the yellow jacket who was operating the Mosasaur gate was startled by a rustling in the bushes along with a little chirp reminiscent of the Dilo in the first movie. The Merc's yellow jacket would also have made the moment a nice callback to Nedry's scene in Jurassic Park. The Raptor Chaser Twitter account actually snapped some photos of a Dilo model at the Pinewood workshop for the film. I suspect the Dilos were cut to make the opening scene tighter, keep the tension racked up and maintain the focus on the T-Rex about to appear. It's still a shame we never got to see this rather colourful and interesting dino again in the flesh, especially after the hologram tease at the visitor centre in Jurassic World. I don't know if any were taken off the island, as I didn't see any at Lockwood Manor. But given that Wu has collected samples of a variety of dinos, it's not impossible that we'll see Nedry's killer return in Jurassic World 3. New to the Jurassic franchise is Daniella Pineda Zia, the paleo vet who works with Claire and Franklin at the Dinosaur Protection Group. And there's an interesting bit of backstory about Zia that ended up cut from the movie. Pineda revealed that she filmed a scene before the main action on the island begins where she's talking to Owen and says, "Yeah, square jaw, good bone structure, tall muscles. I don't date men, but if I did, it would be you. It would gross me out, but I'd do it." Pineda says the scene wasn't relevant to the overall story, so was chopped as the movie was running long. But it's also possible it was cut because it didn't feel very funny in the edit. While the line feels like a potentially lazy way for the screenwriters to point out that her character is lesbian, the decision to delete it is just the latest example of what seems to be part of a trend in Hollywood blockbusters, where the reveal of an LGBTQ+ character's sexuality is cut from the final movie. For example, Valkyrie's bisexuality in Taika Waititi's Thor Ragnarok, and Lando's pansexuality in Solo: A Star Wars Story. The initial cut of Jurassic World 2 was about 2¾ hours long, so with the final time clocking in at around 2 hours and 8 minutes, there's more than half an hour of footage we never got to see. Bayona has said that right now there are no plans to release any deleted or alternate scenes on the Blu-ray or DVD, which will doubtless disappoint many fans. However, I've done a bit of detective work and trawled through the official trailers, TV spots and behind the scenes footage for clues on what else seems to have been cut from Fallen Kingdom. First up is Ian Malcolm's line.
Here I am talking about dinosaurs again?
And they also seem to have deleted Malcolm's classic line, which he said in a teaser trailer during the Senate committee hearing.
Life finds a way.
Maybe they cut this as they felt it was too on the nose, but personally I would have loved to have heard him say this again in the film. Owen also had a couple of lines in the trailers that were dropped from the final movie.
This is gonna be awesome.
Owen.
Ventriloquist?
Stop it.
You love a dummy.
The dummy line should have been included because it would have made Owen's ventriloquist question to Claire in the movie funnier and less random. There's a deleted jump scare in the island control room when Franklin tries to fix a light bulb.
Fixed it.
Stop fixing things.
And I don't recall seeing this footage of Maisie playing with dinosaur toys in Lockwood Manor in the movie. This would have been additional foreshadowing of the reveal that Benjamin Lockwood had used the dinosaur genetic cloning technology he developed with John Hammond to create Maisie as a clone of his dead daughter. This camera angle and shot of the Carnotaurus running at the gyrosphere wasn't in the movie, but there was an alternate take used of the Carno readying itself to attack before Rexy steps in and saves the day. These trucks driving past a dino skeleton didn't make it either. And I don't think we saw this underwater shot of the Mosasaur opening its eye. Let me know if you spotted any other clips that weren't in the movie. The Jurassic films have always been pretty intense monster movies, however they've always been accessible to a fairly wide audience age-wise. For Fallen Kingdom though, it appears that some countries have actually censored a number of the more violent scenes in the movie. For example, the Indoraptor scene where the dino rips off Ted Levine's arm was reportedly censored in Italy and Korea. Other scenes that have apparently been banned are the scene of T-Rex eating the goat when she's moved into the basement at Lockwood Manor. Also censored for some is the moment where the villainous Eli Mills gets ripped in half by T-Rex and Carnotaurus. and even T-Rex's final roar in front of the lion has reportedly been cut in some countries. Now, do you think the Dilophosaurus should have been in the film? And are there any other deleted scenes you wish had been included? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Tap left to watch my Fallen Kingdom ending and post-credit scene explained, plus Jurassic World 3 theory, and tap right for my full movie deleted scenes playlist. Congratulations to my solo giveaway winner. Send me an email from my channel's about page or tweet me so I can send you the prize. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers!